SEMA's finally here. It's finally time to show you guys one of the events that happens every year, and look how many people are here for it. In case you're unfamiliar, SEMA is a Specialty Equipment Marketing Association. I know, it sounds super boring. But this convention is going to be bringing some of the latest automotive technology, meaning we're going to be seeing some pretty badass cars, and who knows what other surprises will be in store for us. I literally just walked in and I already saw one that I want. I'll take it in red, please. So of course we have Toyota showing off some of their really cool cars, some of their concept cars, some of their retro cars. And then of course right next to it we have Lexus, which is really cool about coming to SEMA is that they do things that they usually wouldn't do like on a regular day, just like this guy right here doing this whole art piece. So something really cool is that this guy right here, he's basically doing a whole art piece that's made out of like a mineral dust. How long do you think it'll take to finish it?
I have till 4 o'clock today.
Till 4 o'clock?
And I will have this back panel and these 2 side windows done.
We're gonna come back in a little bit and see how he did. You look comfy, sir. That's so cool. They had Jay Leno come over and just say a few words. I mean, he is a king of cars. If you guys are gonna come to any convention here, literally buy a day pass. It was only $5 and it's so worth it because once you're inside, you're gonna be walking the entire time and you're gonna get pretty tired. This is literally all you need. And it's a pretty cool ride actually. Thank you. That was a nice ride. And what's crazy is that it doesn't even go that fast. Like I'm pretty sure the guy only went like maybe 30 miles an hour. Really fun. Now off to West Hall. Now the reason that I went from Central Hall over to the West Hall is because, well, I stepped inside of the Central Hall and I was immediately overwhelmed. There's just so many cars, so many auto parts that you don't really even know where to turn around and what to look. And what's funny is that some of these booths will have like the nicest cars, but yet they're all about just the clear coat part of the paint. So sometimes they'll be showing the coolest things just to show off their product. Just check out West Hall though.
Going to be the first one that's really integrated to hold a 40-inch tire.
Oh wow.
On the back
so it's this whole thing right here.
Yep. So this side will swing out and it'll lock in place. There's another adjustment on it as well, so you can open it up all the way. This side does it as well. The actual ball joints here and the pivot system, they're reinforced. That's going to help you support the 40-inch tire.
And it's only for Jeeps?
Yes.
What we're focusing on at SEMA this year is our high gloss.
Yeah, because I know that these are kind of being substituted for like paint jobs instead.
Especially with the high gloss.
Are you guys able to do like any color?
Every color on that board is what we have. And then these are all our new high gloss colors.
So there's a lot of different items that people are just huddling around, and I want to know what it is I'm looking at, but I kind of don't. Oh man, I just wish I had some help.
And that's why we're here to help you today. With my other friend Andre here.
Yeah. Oh, if you guys don't know, this is Lucky Lopez. He has his very own YouTube channel, all about cars, all about cool stuff that I don't know about. So glad he's here with us today.
Behind us, we actually have a Ford Mustang with a Cummins diesel truck. I believe this thing's pushing out about 1,600 horsepower, which is absolutely insane.
But why would you put a truck motor in a car? Like, does it make it run faster? Is it just louder?
It's just, SEMA's all about doing stuff that's absolutely crazy, insane, one-off. This is the biggest car show in the world. So people like to showcase how crazy you can build things, and that's the whole purpose of doing this. It's something that nobody else has done. So it's all one-offs.
So I guess the answer is because you can. So here at SEMA, they have so many different simulators, like Toyota has one. And I do want to try this one right here. It's called the GTR Simulator. And everything moves. Like, it looks like you're off-roading or something.
Oh my God.
So you're driving whenever we're going out? I've driven a few simulators before, but nothing like that where it just shakes you. Again, good thing I'm not driving Formula One. So I have to ask, what is this? It's not a car, right?
It is a car.
Oh, it is?
It's part of a car, though.
Oh,
it's
okay.
the bottom half of it.
I was like,
chassis.
where's the steering wheel? How do I drive it?
Yeah, so this is, when we build cars, we do lowriders. We build full custom lowriders. They start with the framework on the bottom.
So this is the main chassis, what holds the body onto, like, they go together. So you got part A is the top side and part B is the bottom side. This is what you're gonna be seeing. This is the main suspension side of it.
I like all the detail works, even to like all the text on there. I was like, this is cool. Even its sole is a lowrider.
It is, it is. That's what we build, so.
Thank you so much for explaining.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
Have a good one.
So this vendor right here looks like you can put different lights on there. I think we should put it on our cars so that way we can get through
all the crazy traffic. But as long as we don't do red and blue, because you will get arrested if you do that color.
We'll go with pink and teal.
Get off the tire, Norma.
Don't kick me out of SEMA, please. Oh, this one's really nice.
Yeah, so that's a Lamborghini Huracan, and this is an STO, so it's a very track-focused race car. So this is probably, I want to say, the highest-end Huracan that they have, and it's really pretty, and it's green. This is the Aventador, and the cool thing about this car is, I don't know if we can open the door, but the door's raised up vertically.
And it's a Liberty wide-body kit.
Looks like a Batmobile.
It does. I was here like, what, 2-3 hours ago, and you were able to do that really quick.
I have to. I have 2 more panels to get done today. So.
This is so cool. You do this every SEMA?
This is my first SEMA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's really nice. You do really good work.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh my God, look at this cool retro rod. And it even has my favorite number.
The reason why they call it a retro mod is because the whole car has got that classic retro styling, but you have modern drivetrain and suspension, which actually makes this the best because classic cars are fun, but with this type of drivetrain, you can drive the car every single day and actually enjoy it.
Oh no. Oh shoot. That's exactly what would happen if I ever went off-roading. So I'm gonna stick to regular roads. So far, I'm a really big fan of this booth because they're radio controlled cars and they're not that expensive. I mean, I like that they have all the prices on here. I mean, they go from like the hundreds. I think the most expensive I saw was $1,000. So these are like toy cars that are actually pretty affordable and you can easily buy it for yourself or gift to someone as a gift. And they have so many different make and models, not just cars, but it looks like they have boats too. So this Lotus right here is super cool because you would think like these right here are their mirrors, but they're actually not. These are cameras, and the mirrors are these little things right here. So basically when you're driving, you're looking at that. How cool. And this is definitely a one-of-a-kind car. There's no way you can find another one like it.
So all these tools right here are actually made to clean up and polish parts. So they see the shakers as they go in here, even as slow as it is, you'll actually get these particles cleaning and polishing the metal, which is super cool.
They got some green looking Hershey's Kisses in there. It looks like you build your own cars, or?
Yeah, I have a Mustang shop. So this is actually my personal one.
What do you really like about this one?
So this is actually a true 64.5, so it's the first Mustang that ever existed. But other than that, I always wanted kind of the first one, and I was always drawn to Mustangs, so that's how I ended up with this one.
How long did it take?
Well, I've actually done this build 3 times now, but this particular stage of this build, we had this car blown apart with no paint on it 3 weeks ago.
Do you know what it like roughly would cost?
Those are going at auction for quite a bit. You're looking over 500 grand for sure.
Well, thank you so much.
Of
I
course.
appreciate your time.
Of course. Great to meet you.
Good to meet you too. So something that I really like is that a lot of these cars, they just kind of look like regular minivans on the outside, but once you look inside, it almost looks like a leather limo interior. They got some stars up here at the top. Ooh, you can even play video games in here. They even have a whole bar in there with like champagne glasses and stuff like that. So instead of a party bus, you have a party minivan. Oh, this is nice. If I had a van like this, I would have liked road trips by now.
So here are some of the most iconic American classic cars of all time. So we just walked through. All these cars are replicas, but they're all licensed by Shelby. So these are very iconic cars. They're all built actually in South Africa, which is crazy. And they get built there and shipped here. You should buy 2.
Yeah, sign me up. All right, so far this is one of my favorites as well. I wouldn't even want to take it on the freeway. I would just ride it around my community, and that is it. I just love the open top. It looks so cool. No airbags though. Dude, it almost looks like a golf cart. So I know all day we've been basically looking at interesting cars, but I think this is one of the most interesting so far because not only is this a Ferrari, but it's an electric Testarossa. So it's basically half Ferrari, half Tesla, meaning the motor and the batteries are in the back, and apparently with no windshield either. There we go, we have another half Tesla, half Mercedes. So, you know, for those of y'all that like music, they put speakers on your speakers so you can listen to speakers while you're listening to speakers. In case if you guys ever want to do van life, but in a tank. And just to top it off, you can have a beer dispenser in your tank. Dude, it has a whole bar in this tank.
Orange is the winner!
I beat her. Smash the like button.
Yeah.
For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, for the record.
I know we've all been dying to see this. That's a lot of smoke. Okay, now this one's crazy right here. It's basically like a Jeep, and it's on the floor. Yeah, that is totally on the floor.
I'm guessing the air compressors, they like pump it up when it's ready to drive, and then it lifts.
All right, so if you guys like camping, this is for you guys. However though, if you're on a budget, this is you right here. Just this. So now that we saw the budget stuff, let me show you some of the expensive stuff. So now we have something that is $700,000 and $1 million. Let's check out the $700,000 option. Such a steal. Oh my God. Their dining area is so much bigger. What is that, like a whole full-size bed? And you can go from the seats to your camper in 2 seconds. You don't even have to go outside. Dude, these are both insane. So they are both made out of carbon fiber. The smaller one, the Earth Roamer LTI, that one's gonna have one king-size bed. And then this one, the $1 million one, the Earth Roamer SX, not only does it have a California king, but the dining room area can turn also into a California king. So 2 beds right there, and they both have solar on the roof, and they'll last you about a week without having to plug it in again. Why have a house when you have one of these? Oh, so I got my 50,000 steps in for sure. So coming to SEMA was super fun. I saw so many things, a lot of things that I didn't even know existed. I didn't know too much about cars, but I probably learned a thing or two. And then thank you for coming along with me.
Thank you for enjoying SEMA with us. Shout out to my buddy Andre. But make sure you like and subscribe.
As always, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, share it with your friends, and comment below what's your favorite part about SEMA. Thank you so much for watching, guys. See you next time. Okay. SEMA's finally here. I know, I'm so embarrassed. It's finally time to show you one of the events that happens every year here in Las Vegas, and look how many kids. Excuse me, miss, aren't you cold? Did you get my ass in that too? Yeah, absolutely.
I'm like, hey girl.
Higher high. Buy a day pass. It was only $5 for me. It is so worth it because you're gonna be, huh? Sure is. Hey. And what's funny is that like a booth can have the nicest Ferrari ever, and their booth is all about the clear coat of the paint. I don't know. Let me say it again. But actually, why would you put a truck motor in an actual? Sorry. Okay, but why would I? What did I say?
Yeah, why would you put a truck motor in a car?
So far, I'm actually a really big fan of this booth right here. This Truxus. So far, I'm a really big fan of this booth because it's what are they?
We heard you like speakers, so we put some speakers on your speakers so you can listen to music while you hear the speakers.